I heard a pop, and I heard the crack of the ice break. And then that's when it happened. Immediately, I was submerged. The last thing I really remember is my brother ran over to me, grabbed me, and threw me up on the ice.
Tim Thompson was only 5 years old when he fell through the ice on a frozen lake. His brother Paul pulled him to safety, but then he fell in and drowned in the frigid water.
Probably about a week to 2 weeks after my brother's funeral, I laid down on a floor and in my closet, and I put a blanket up to my chest, and I was pretending to lay in a coffin talking to my brother.
Tim hid in his makeshift coffin day after day. As days turned into months, demons started visiting him.
And I didn't call them demons because I didn't even know what those were, so they were my friends. I was literally communicating with them in my pretend coffin.
Tim's friends made him an offer.
My friends said, "Would you let us come inside you? And we will show you greater things." And so when I said yes, that moment I could tell I was not the same person. I could speak something out of my mouth, like, say for instance, if a sibling was mean to me, or if somebody did something to me, I could literally ask one of my friends to trip them, to have them be cut, or to get hurt. Well, little by little, come to find out, this power that I was speaking over people's lives was growing.
When Tim was 10 years old, he had demonic visions.
My father was yelling at me, and we got into an argument, and I saw myself pick up an axe and drive it into his skull. And I saw his head be split open, and I saw the blood, and I saw everything else. And I literally saw this. And that's when I started to realize I'm not like other people.
As a teenager, Tim delved deeper into the occult. He used tarot cards and Ouija boards to communicate with demons. Many of Tim's demon friends had names, such as Ra.
When Ra spoke, all the demons shook, because they all knew he had enormous power. I knew he had enormous power, because Ra let me know that he literally stands before Lucifer and talks to him.
Tim also began to abuse all kinds of drugs.
But I literally dived right into meth. And then from meth, I got into cocaine. And by the time I was 19 years of age, I had such a severe cocaine habit, an alcohol habit.
Neither drugs nor the occult could fill the void in Tim's life. He tried to kill himself by cutting his wrists.
Suddenly, blood went, whoo. I literally felt that I'm paying God back. I don't know exactly what happened, but I ended up in an emergency room, and a doctor said you were 1 minute away from bleeding to death.
Tim had decided if there was nothing better to life, he would rather die. That's when he called out to God.
Close to midnight on December the 13th, I got down on my hands and knees and I said, "God, if you're real, then kill me or you show me some sort of happiness, but I don't want to live one more day like this." And that's when it happened. But Jesus came through my ceiling. He came through my ceiling. The whole room lit up. He embraced me. And when he embraced me, he let me know that he found value in me and he loved me.
Tim asked Jesus to come into his heart.
For the very first time, anger, fear, depression, suicidal, homicidal, hating everything and hating life was gone. I didn't just have a taste of hope. I had a tidal wave of hope. I had a tidal wave of forgiveness. I knew standing before him, I was really loved. He really accepted me. He really cared about the real me.
Tim doesn't entertain demons anymore or read tarot cards. Instead, he turns to God's Word.
Jesus Christ is the answer. He's not a symbol. He's not a figurine. He is a real human being that's got his arms wide open. And all you got to do is say, "Jesus, Jesus, forgive me for my sin.